D2 football is carrying HBCU football right now, and I don't think this is an argument. I think with with the Division One schools, we were looking forward to if North Carolina Central can go back to back. We were looking forward to seeing if Florida A&M can finally get over the hump and win the SWAC for the first time. We were looking for that SWAC West championship race, and to be quite honest, it's kind of been underwhelming. It's kind of been underwhelming. North Carolina Central, we know they're going to win the MEAC. We know that Florida A&M is probably going to get the SWAC championship game and win it, and we're probably going to see Florida A&M. Well, not probably. We will see it. Florida A&M and North Carolina Central is going to be there. Tennessee State has been quite a bit of a surprise. They're showing signs that they could potentially be a playoff team, if not this season, then seasons in the future. But quite honestly, the Division One season has been quite underwhelming. Meanwhile, in the D2, we have the SIAC with Edward Waters is showing that they're ready to be a contender. Allen is having a breakout season, even though their quarterback, as much as he's throwing a bunch of 300-yard passes, and he's going to be a problem if he can get that turnover issue underway. And then you got Miles, who went from 1-9 last season to they can potentially be in the SIAC championship game this year. Then you got Benedict's dominant run. That team is looking like they could be a team that can make it a 2012 Winston-Salem State run to the national championship game. That's how good they look right now. And then you go to the CIAA, and you have the Virginia State, even though they lost this past weekend, they have two running backs in Upton Bailey and Kemo Clark who are show stoppers. They are show stoppers. Johnson C. Smith has surprised everyone. The fact that they were even in the race for the CIAA South is a surprise. Then you got Winston-Salem State, who could potentially come from behind. They were all the way in the back, and Fayetteville State was a mile ahead of them, and they have a chance to catch up and potentially win the CIAA again. And Virginia Union, who is overcoming a whole bunch of problems with injuries and with Jada Byers, and they could potentially be back in the CIAA championship game for the first time in over 15 years. And then we got to go back to the SIAC, because there is no way on my 2023 bingo card that I would have ever been able to say that Virginia University Lynchburg won 2 straight games. Never. It wouldn't have been on my 2023. It wouldn't have been on my 2033 bingo card. But it happened. They overcame a 40-21 deficit on Lane's homecoming. And they beat Lane 45-40. Come on, that's Division II football. Come on, man. Come on, man. To be serious a little bit and quite candid about Virginia University Lynchburg and why I want to give them so much props is Virginia University Lynchburg embodies what it means to be an HBCU student or HBCU grad. And what I mean by that is Virginia University Lynchburg plays a schedule full of road games. They go into games and they are expected to lose. The only thing we're questioning when Virginia University Lynchburg goes into a game is how much they're going to lose by. But no matter what, they go out on that field and they compete. They don't go out there and accept defeat. They fight. They fight hard. That's what it means to be an HBCU student. Because when you go to an HBCU, you expect we expect people to say a whole bunch of things about HBCUs. They quote all this misinformation. They talk about our schools as if we're second rate, that we don't deserve to be on a pedestal. They talk about our experiences and they try to minimize it. But what do we do as HBCU students and alum? We uplift our schools despite our problems, despite what Delaware State is going through, whatever Jackson State is going through, whatever Grambling State is going through, whatever Bowie State is going through. We uplift our schools because they are the reason for our success. And we succeed despite what people think about our schools. That is Virginia University Lynchburg. They don't care what people say about their program. They don't care about being a laughing stock. People are laughing at them because they lose all the time. Virginia University Lynchburg is the heart of HBCUs. And I'm so proud of them for their win last week and winning 2 straight games. But man, Division II football, if you are not in tune with, I know we love the pageantry, we love the Division I schools, we love to see, all the stars, of the at the SWAC and MEAC games, the celebration bowls and stuff like that. But if you're not paying attention to Division II football, you are missing out, because it is so much fun and it is a pleasure.